Hi folks, it's Ravi Raj Singh, and in this short podcast I will tell about the people with whom I have been living for several years and their personality attributes. I felt that I'm surrounded with so many egoistic, or I should say kind of middle psychic, who thinks that they have a perfect vision throughout the society, and their own beliefs make them special. One day I want to write something about them and their way of perceiving the world entirely. I understand them by their constant attitude towards their self-made morals and principle in which they think stand rest of their life. For instance, they follow each other but doesn't agree with logical awareness given by someone. Some common trait, or they tell people who he, she is, means they trying to show them their hidden superpowers. They think they have some sorts of power that the person beside him or her don't know or had ever. The second trait is they are having slew of extrovert personality, usually doesn't hesitate to talk to strangers. The way of communication is between expert to elementary. Actually, this trait perhaps give them the power they think they had. Sometimes show pessimistic or sensitive behavior, that they get angry by a small irrelevant comment by someone that doesn't direct to him or her. It might present them the most irritating person in the room. These people sometime lost in or near the darkest phase of their mind. Like they tend to think differently or believe in mythological world and relate with real-world problem. The people who assimilate everything or find their darkest phase mind. Now they are creating psychological disorders that might induce them to kill someone, but it is too rare. Now let's see what is the root cause behind this. We have seen and realized in Indian society we have nil freedom of doing or knowing something that obstructs the rules governed by stereotypic Indian parents. That leads to create randomness inside the mind of person who suffer these situations, though sometimes it is not bad all the time, but every single person possess free will and he or she is the consumer of all of these circumstances in their life by him or her. Solution: change the perspective and think out of the box is the only way, and that comes through the wisdom of cultural and psychological morals of society. We should away from wretched law that state the living as hell to an individual or a social group specifically. We have to insist educating more and more peoples throughout the region as well as country. We have to balance the relation among religious standards to our life.